Hello, I'm Carrie. So I wrote this book as my Girl Scout Gold Award. This is my book, You're Not Alone, Little Zebra. Sometimes it's hard when you feel like the only one in your class, in your school, or in your town that has stripes. But you're not alone, little zebra. Sometimes it's hard when you feel like your friends don't understand what you're going through inside your body. But you're not alone, little zebra. Sometimes it may be hard to understand why other kids don't live with constant sickness like us. You're Not Alone, Little Zebra was my Girl Scout Gold Award project. This is similar to an Eagle Scout. It is the capstone project, the highest level of award that you can achieve in Girl Scouts. I've been in Girl Scouts since 3rd grade in the same troop, and I was encouraged by my troop leader to do my Gold Award. What do we think Baby Turtle's feeling? My Gold Award idea came from, there's no literature out there really for children with rare diseases. There's books about cancer and about diabetes and about it being your first day of school, that type of thing. But there's really nothing to say, hey, you have a rare condition and you're not alone.
Are you a zebra?
I am a zebra, yes. I have Hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a rare connective tissue disorder that can best be described as riding a bike with all of the screws loose. I have a medical condition that causes my joints sometimes when they move out of place, and that's called a dislocation, which is really painful.
If you've ever seen a football player who's a grown man crying when they came off of a field, it's likely because they dislocated a joint, and that happens to kids with EDS on a regular basis. And they just keep going and learn how to live with it, which is pretty extraordinary.
Head on one knee, bend, girls.
Life before I got diagnosed, I was a normal kid mostly. I was overly flexible looking back and I could do some weird things. When I describe it as getting sick, like when I got sick.
We were lucky that we very quickly got referred to the doctors at Texas Children's, especially Doctor Torres, who really put her on a path of finding out what was going on and making sure she understood that this was valid and that she had real symptoms that were not just in her head.
It's been a story of patience, lots of patience. It's been a story of really including a multidisciplinary pain clinic team.
We're very proud of her, and she's handled this remarkably well for a kid her age. It's hard to watch your kid be in pain, for sure. She's learned to make the best of it, and she wanted to write this book to help empower children who have issues like she does, to make sure that they understand that there are other kids out there and that they're not alone, and to make sure that they felt that they had a sense of community.
When you hear hoofbeats, expect a horse, not a zebra. So the zebra is meant to represent rare medical conditions like what I have, and the horse is the more common ones the doctors are trained to look for. So the zebra is the symbol for the book that's part of the rare disease community. I have a rare genetic disease. We have my zebra shirt and my zebra awareness earrings. I have an arsenal of zebra things because I just love it, and it's great to spread awareness with.
It's really difficult having a kid who has EDS because most people would look at Carrie and think there's absolutely nothing wrong with her. She looks like a normal, everyday kid.
I was very adamant that I wanted to march because even though I had this diagnosis, I was like, I'm not gonna let it stop me. I wanna march. I was just dead set on doing it. My freshman year, I marched mellophone, which is the marching version of a French horn, and I marched that drill spot that whole year. And then I decided that I wanted to switch to front ensemble because it was a better fit for my body and my genetic condition physically. So I switched to a stationary position where I stand and play piano the whole time. I love front ensemble. I've always loved it. All my friends are really great about it because I can't push or lift heavy objects, and everyone's incredibly accommodating. I still get to play fun music. I have a great time. Living life with EDS is I have to use a rolly backpack at school, so I have just little accommodations that I've learned over the years how to survive with this. It may be hard to find them, but there are other kids that experience life like us. I'm not gonna let it take from me because I was born this way. There's nothing I can do to change it. I have big goals set for myself and I want to reach those.
I am grateful every day that we live in a city that we have such a fantastic children's hospital because we are so blessed. There are people who have to travel hundreds of miles to come to a place like Texas Children's, and we are so lucky to have it in our backyard. We're extraordinarily proud of Carrie. She's a remarkable kid and we're very lucky to have her.
My mom inspires me to keep going because she's really just shown the fire, like, hey, I'm not gonna let anything stop me, just kind of keep going. And also just people in the Ehlers-Danlos community, because I see people just fighting to do their best, and I want to continue that spirit. And I hope to be a role model for people someday.
So good.
Aww.
All righty.
Yeah.
Fabulous job.
Thank you.